Yo. We're back. Yeah, we're doing good. Let me see what's going on right now. I'm trying to trade silver. I've already taken trade on silver. I'm up about 4,000, almost $5,000. So it's just still the same thing, the same level, the same setup. I'm not just gonna trade. I'm not just gonna trade on silver alone. So I'll be trading on gold. Not just gold. Nasdaq, NQ. So I'll be looking at that situation right now to see if I can have an opportunity to go in. But I'm just gonna do a little bit of trade this night. The market just opened. I'm still looking at it. I'm actually almost $5,000 in profit, and I'm just gonna break it down a little bit and see. Right now, my expectancy rate is like $264, which is great. So my drawdown is about $78. So you can see it, $78. You can see the profit margin. But the only thing I can see right here, I also break my rules again, putting a lot of contract size, on a mini contract. So that's how it is. Sometimes when the opportunity comes, you have to take it. Although I'm trading an eval, so it's not really it's not really something. I don't really want to show it on the screen right now, so because I'm not yet profitable, as I might call it. So as time goes on, I might be able to put it on the screen, for you guys to see it, live and direct. So the funny part of it, I traded silver. Silver is going crazy. I had to do a lot of calculation a minute ago, just to see the stop loss, the level of stop loss. I mean the risk management level. I was able to come down with rigid stop loss, just to make sure, I didn't blow the account. So that silver is really going crazy. I must say, silver is going crazy. Silver is going crazy, and it's not something you play with. So I'm not gonna depend on silver right now. It's beyond some level right now that I can say, oh, well, I don't know how this is going to play. So at this point, I might just switch back and front with other contract, with other trading symbol as it is on the screen. So that's how I'll be depending on right now, because the silver is gone. I'm not really looking at to to buy at this moment. So I probably trade down to the 14.21 EMA. So I might be looking at to buy if I see a little bit of probably a green candlestick appears at this time. But right now, I might just pass through it. So it's no big deal. So let me go back to NQ Now I have to go to ES first. Yeah, let me see what's going on with ES right now. See if there's any. Yeah, ES is doing good right now. I can see a retracement back to the 14, the EMS. I can call it the EMS, so I don't have to keep calling the numbers. So the ES pulled back to 904. So I don't want to go in because we got the 200 EMA above the candlestick right now. So on the VWAP is just playing around. So I wish I could get some zone because I really did not trade the ES at this moment. So the MES or ES if you want to call it. So I think I'll be looking let me try. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, wow. It's no problem. Let's see how that goes. I'm not gonna worry about that actually. So I might just,
Anything worth building starts long before it looks like anything at all.
keep my trade intact.
Early mornings.
Oh, the market is going crazy. I'm not gonna say anything. So we're going to try and trade on. I'm going to try and trade my setup. I'm not going to say we because I'm not, advising any. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm just trying to trade my setup right now. So my best setup, that's what I'm going to trade. So I'm not going to ask anyone to trade along with me right now because the market is going crazy. And if you go back to the silver is going crazy. Nasdaq is going crazy. The gap has been filled by on ES. The gap has been filled. That's how crazy it is. We're expected to go up, then pull back to fill the gap. But right now, you pull up, then come back to refill the gap. That's how crazy it is. So at this point, we just gotta be careful so that we don't give back our profit. So the goal is, to take the account up to the stage of getting funded with the same setup. I'm not going to relent on that, even though I always break my own rules. I understand that. So the best thing is, keep it on. Play by your rules. You can see the ES is still pulling up. So at this stage, let me see what I can do here. I gotta put something here. I just need some. I think I forgot. Although I didn't think I would be trading this today. It doesn't matter. You gotta be ready. Opportunity counts. My setup is good. It's pure. My trade today was about 2 seconds. About 2 seconds in each trade. I was expecting it to go up. It went up. It pulled back. I went in. The same thing. The same setup. You just can't make this thing up. I'll keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's what it is. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. My goals is to, stay on the trade, get a profitable account going, get payout, from there, yeah. I think I'm not gonna say the sky is the limit, price would be the limit for me at that point. So that's how it is. I don't know if you can hear. I'm still, listening to someone on. Yeah, I actually I can still trade the ES, because I might, my risk might be much lower, or my risk might be like 10 points. So I don't really care about that right now. And my goals is still my goals. I have to play by the rules. That's all that matters to me right now. So I don't want to be in a hurry. Give back my profit. It's not gonna happen. It's not. I don't want that either. Just gonna play by the rules. Try to keep my setup clean. And if I broke my setup, it happens. It happens. I'll be talking about the silver, my entry on the silver, the reason and why I got my entry on the silver. I don't want to show my account right now, because my account is like I'm close. I would say I'm close to passing my EVA right now, because I'm off there right now. So I'm not gonna say I will pass it, but I'm just gonna try as much as possible. I believe if I, follow up with my rules, play according to the rules that I created, I'll be fine. It will only take time. I'm not in a hurry to pass the EVA. Actually, I don't really have much, to activate it. So I'm just gonna be slow, easy, wait, patient, and also trying to do the right thing at the right time. My entry is good, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm good. The goals must be reached this year. By God's grace, things will change. Last year has been a difficult year. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's what it is. It's good. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm trying to focus. The goal here is to be able to follow the rules and regulations by me. Yeah, by me. I gotta follow the rules. It's not gonna be, a kind of situation whereby, the rules is not being followed. No, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna change. It's gonna be different. So I'm not gonna be, playing around. I must try as much as possible to follow the rules. Because if it was before, I'll be looking to enter into a trade right now. But I don't think I'm used to that right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait patiently and see if I can get much rejection. If I don't, I'll wait. If there's no entry, I close for the day. It's tomorrow, so I gotta go get some sleep. I got stuff to do tomorrow, so it has to be that. So I'm not in a rush. not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait. That's how it is. I'm just gonna skip this for now. Doing my calculation on the zone, on the magic line is wrong for now. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna pause for now. I'm just gonna go to Nasdaq. See if I can get an opportunity down there. But Nasdaq is already set up, so I'm not gonna push hard. There you go. Yeah, this is what we got here right now. We got I call it a gap. You know, this is a gap right now, a huge gap. So it came back. It didn't feel it that much, but I think that's the low they can go for now. But our expectation is still there because you can see the rejection on the magic zone, on the magic event, on the magic level. So that's what we need to see. At this point, we're still below the 14, the 15, the EMS. And the only thing I can see risking this with the VWAP crossing up the candlestick, the body of the candlestick. It's not that it's risky at this point. I'm not going to see it as risky. I'm going to take care of the ES tomorrow because I also need some calculation. I got to go through it again, over and over again. Let's see. Check the ES tomorrow to see what's going on. So at this point, I don't think it's a good idea to get an entry at this point. So we're just gonna wait and see how it does its thing. And the best thing is to wait at this point. I'm not in a hurry. So my entry should have been in this zone, in this magic zone right now. That's where my entry should be. This spot, yeah. This spot. My stop loss below. So from year to year, let me see how many points here. I don't care where my entry is at this point. See? Yup, 53 points. Yep, that's what it is. It's just too much. So that's what we're looking at right now. We're trying to get to somewhere. You can see this week on top of those candlestick. This week, it tells you about this zone, this magic line right here. It's telling you much. So these are the things I gotta pay attention to. I have to. It's not like I have anything against. So I gotta pay attention to those zones and respect those zones in case there's a fallback. Right now, any entry above this zone, this trend, this level, would be my stop. My risk would be below this candlestick. Probably on this below this candlestick, if you pull back, so my entry would just be okay for me. So I'm not probably, because it's too far from my my zone below, the zone below. So I'm just gonna use some micro contract. Like I said, I'm gonna follow my rules. I'm gonna use 5 micro contract on that trade. To see how it goes from there. So my goals are still there. I'm gonna follow it for tack. My stop loss will still be there, and for now we're gonna let the silver keep doing its thing. But we can still come back. Silver is crazy, we push back like crazy, so we're not gonna just let it go. So we're still gonna keep an eye on it, just to make sure that we're not in the wrong spot. So I have to be ready. So ready for it. Said I needed to pull back much. Just trying to prep my entry first. Okay, there you go. So right now we place a buy limit. We place a buy limit at this point to see if we'll go back. So if not, there's nothing we can do. We're gonna let it do its thing. I'm not gonna force it. Pull this stop because if it chooses. If we wrongly take us out, we're done. So I don't really want to push it out. So we're still watching. Still looking at it. Yeah, I'm still pulling back. We're gonna stick with the rules. There's nothing we can do at this point. Play by the rules. If we're gonna break this level, we're gonna go up. Break this level, that's fine. So if we're not gonna break that level, it's still fine. I just got some trade in right now. See if I can, you know. I'm still gonna leave the yeah, that's what it is. The highest we're gonna be risking is $300. You know, we did a lot this evening, so we got a lot of profit right now. So I don't really care about $300. So that's what it is. You know, when you play with the rules. So my first move is in, like, real good. So all I need is 10 points. That's it. I got my 10 points. I'm good. If I don't get my 10 points, it's fine. It really doesn't matter at this point. Yep. That's what I want to say. Keep doing it. Yep. Here you go. So at this point, I can walk away. I can stick around. So that's what it is. If you're right, you're right. If you're not, you're not. Yep. That's it. See? That's it. I'm not right. So I'm wrong. It's $300. That's it. Just patient. Just be patient. Just be patient. Yeah, we're still looking at NASDAQ right now. So, still looking at NASDAQ. See what it's doing. Change this real quick. Yep. We got it close, close below the 21 EMA, the 20 EMAs right now. So my stop loss is above this candlestick right now. I'm using micro contract, so I'm not risking much. I'm only risking 420, almost 500 bucks. So I just need 10 points real quick. So I'm not gonna worry about that at all. I'm not gonna, think about that too much. So I'm just gonna wait, because I'm looking at rejection right here, right now, in 30 minutes, in 30-minute time frame. I see a long rejection down. I hope I'm right, So we'll see how it goes from there. So just keep waiting, see how it plays. If that candlestick close above the 14 EMA, so probably it's wrong at this moment. So we just keep an eye on that candlestick. So we need it to close below that 14 EMA or below the VWAP. You can see where the VWAP is. That's why sometimes it's difficult to place this kind of trade with the VWAP in the middle of the candlestick, because there's no direction at this moment. There's no direction. So, but we're just using a kind of 30-minute time frame to checkmate whatever is going on. Okay, it did not. So we still have a little bit of hope. Still have a little bit of hope. See how it goes from there. Yep. Once again, we're wrong. Once again, we're wrong. So I think it's fine. Probably we'll go to see what gold is doing right now. See if we can have something else there. So I'm not gonna rush anything. Let's see what gold is doing. trying to go long on Nasdaq right now. Put my stop loss real quick. 214. Yep. Stop loss below. Move on, move on. There's no pain. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna trail my stop loss, my profit, my stop loss, or whatever you want to call it, and see how it goes from there. I'm gonna trail it because the candlestick closed up over right now. Still doing the same thing. Chop, 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 chop. Put my take profit up there. See how it goes. I'm using micro contract right now, so I'm not risking much. So my goal is to be in this trade, take my profit above 479. That's my goal. So I gotta put my hands on the trigger right now. Still looking at rejection. Just trying to take out the bears. See how that goes. So I got two loss, two losing trade right now. So it's a little bit of losing trade, you know. It's okay. I can change that. So I'm okay. Let's go. Come on. Pull up, pull up. I'm not taking this straight out. Nope. My target must be filled. Yep. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. Pull up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. I'm just gonna push my stop loss, you know, to break even. I'm not gonna take it straight out. No, never. Never. Come on. Let's do this. Yep. I'm not taking out. No, I'm not. You know, you can either take me out, break even, I'm good. So that's how it's gonna be. The goal is to take profit at this top at 479. That's the goal. That's the goal. It can either take stop loss or break even. I'm good. I'm not taking half off, not even a bit. So right now I'm not risking nothing. I'm not risking anything. It can break even at this point. So that's the reality of the game. So we need it to go up. We need it to close above this zone. That's what we need. So we're not going to take it out. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of taking trade out, taking profit, then it just goes out without me. Because at this point, you know, like I said, I'm going to review what happened with the silver. So you can see where the silver is right now. I was there. So right now, I wish I left my silver alone. Like, just let the trade go. You understand? But it's fine. At least I have some profit. I don't want to be greedy. I'll take it out if necessary. Because at this point, it's refusing to move up. It's not good. I don't like it. Creating a range cycle there. Rejection. Rejection again and again. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, man. It's crazy. Give me this thing, man. I need this. I need this money. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, come on. Pull up. I hate this thing. I think I'm gonna call this trade out. Caught it. It's just refusing to go. It's refusing to go. Oh, my style, man. Come on. Come on. I need 700 bucks. I need 700 bucks. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me. Come on. Pull up. Yep. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. That Kiwi can't make this shit up. Come on. I need to pull up. Speed. Alright. I'm going. Shit. Wow, I really don't want to stay much in this trade. This is crazy. Quite weak. It's just range at this point. It's just kind of range. You can see it's going down real quick. There's something wrong there. So I take up my profit, for now. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, shit. Okay. It's not bad. I got some of the profit back, the one I lose, the 2 trades. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. See, it's going up. It's crazy. It's just crazy. See? Oh, no. There you go. Finally. It's up. Well, we'll be fine. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Yep, we're back. You know, see, this is what I'm saying. The zone is crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. It touched it, it pushed back. So that's how it is. That's why I said, okay, this is my profit. This is where I'm about to take profit in this zone, in this level. I'm taking profit in this level. And again, don't forget, this is an Asian session. So it's there, right there, so you can see it. So it's not as if, you know, so Asian session doesn't move that much, but I'm just trying to get, you know, something out of it. Anything I can get is fine with me. Yeah, in the 10-minute in the 10-minute time frame, we have a pullback, you know, above the 14 EMA, the 50 EMA. So I think we are in a bullish setting right now. In the 10-minute, in the 15-minute time frame. So we have to be very, 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 very careful at this moment, because in the 15-minute time frame, we are on the range. Right now, something we call a barcode. So if you know what barcode is, you know, it's not something I will tell you. You can see what it does here. See, it's a barcode. You know, trailing to this level, trailing back down again to this level, or probably might trail back down to this level. So we're just trailing on it. What we have right now is a barcode setting, setup, range. I can call it range. So your entry probably above 479. So you'll be looking for a bear or a sell position above 479. And again, you're looking for a buy position. You'll be looking for a buy position below 451. That's where you'll be looking to buy, you know, at this point. And again, I'm going to be using a micro contract at this point, because, you know, it's not certain. The range is not certain right now because of this week. So you're not just going to depend on the range, because it might pull back to this below this week and pull back up. So when you're looking for entry above the 14 EMA, so you must have to be careful at this point. You know, put your entry down here, then put your stop loss here. You know, below this week at 435. So I'm probably risking about, you know, maybe 6 point or 4 point. That's what I think. Maybe even not 4 points, it's 17 points. 17 points. Oh, I'm looking at it from 15-minute time frame. I'm sorry. So probably I gotta go to 5-minute time frame for my entry at this point. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. This is you just can't make this up. You just can't make it up. See, this is a range. This is a range. That's why I said, look, you must have to be careful when you see the 200 EMA above. You see the viewer playing around with the body of the candlestick at this moment. So this is where you step down a little. You know, you don't need to be harsh. You don't need to, you know, to be in a hurry in placing trade. This is where your patience plays in. That's why you see my levels, which are being respected. You can see this is the actual stuff it did right here. So if you're in, take your profit down here. Oh yeah, you're good. And if you're in again, you take your profit, yeah, you're in, which I just did. I got almost, probably, 20 something point or something. I don't know. Yeah, 21 point. I was looking for 10 points, so I got 21 points. That's all that matters right now. That's all that matters. No matter what you think, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter, 10 point, 20 point, you're good. Then you look for a different setup. So all you need is I can also go to silver, see what silver is doing right now. I'm not really afraid of silver, but silver is crazy. I really don't think it's a good idea to trade silver. But let's see what silver is doing. Yeah, at this point, I'm not going to be in a hurry, I'm not going to be in a hurry to see if I can get an entry into silver right now, because silver is pulling back at this point. So I'm looking at the 10-minute, the 15-minute time frame. So we're just going to see if, create a double top at this point. If silver created double top, oh my god, it went straight ahead and touched my zone. I don't know. Let's see, come on, let's see what silver did. I wasn't looking at it. See? This is my zone on silver, see? This is my level. It touched it, it pulled back. So what we're gonna be looking at right now is we're gonna look if the silver will break this 14 EMA or this 1421 EMA. That's what we're gonna be looking at this point. We're not gonna be in a hurry. Silver is crazy, It's a crazy stuff to trade. It's a crazy element to trade. So you gotta be careful. You have to. You have to be careful. most of the reason you got to be careful because I'm looking at the pullback at 10-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame, there's no bullish pullback yet, but I think I have to wait for the 10-15-minute time frame candlestick to close, to see what is going on with those candlesticks, if they're gonna pull back heavily, and then see if I can look for entry. But at this point, I'll just go back to NQ and see what is going on NQ at this moment. So there's nothing anyone can do. See the range. So yeah, I'm still looking at silver at this moment. I'm still looking at silver. I'm not really afraid of silver, but it's just that it go crazy sometimes. So I have to look. I have to watch my back. I don't want to give my profit at this moment. You can see NQ. This is something that you don't want to see on NQ. NQ is doing good. I'm not going to criticize NQ at this moment, but you just got to be careful. This is a perfect definition of barcode. So if you want to buy here, you're risking a lot. So let's say we use five micro contract, as an example right now. So you will be risking a lot. 41, almost 42 points. For what? For nothing. It's a waste of time. It's not even advisable to go on NQ at this stage, because right now you just gotta wait. Let NQ pull back below the 14 EMA. Like I said, when you have 200 EMA above, you have viewer playing around with the candlestick, and you have 50 EMA below, trying to say something. The only way I can risk this trade back up is probably when it pulls back, probably below this 50 EMA. Yeah, I can risk bullish. I can risk buy, buy trade at that moment. So, but right now, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We're just gonna stay. We're gonna watch, see how that trade. I don't really care what NQ does at this moment. So let it do its thing. Like I said, I'm still looking at silver. What silver is doing, we still have much to go. The 10-minute time frame just closed bearish. So I think we still need to wait at this point. I have to wait. I really don't trust it, because it's crazy. It's just crazy. So I have to be patient. That's all. I'm not gonna rush. So if I didn't see any trade, I can just close for the day. Go catch some sleep, and then see what tomorrow brings. By the grace of God, we keep going this way. We'll run on our setup. Yeah, we'll just be fine. We can trade all day. My level is being respected. My zone, the magic line, is being respected. You can see it. Okay, for example, if you trading probably below or above the 14 EMA, you can see it doesn't work. You can never trade in this kind of situation. You can never trade, because you can see even VWAP is still playing around with it. The candlestick is still playing around with the VWAP. So you don't even know if you're going up, if you're coming down at this moment. So you're just in the perfect range. But you know, you can't call it that, but it's up to you. You know, as a trader, you know what you're gonna be risking. So I don't want to risk too much. I don't want to risk too much on any trade at this moment. You know, I'll just have to close my hands. You know, as they say sit on your hand. I don't think you can sit. You can sit on your hand, but you know, I can see the trade. Then I know what it's gonna do. So the idea is to wait. You know, watch and see how it does its thing. So at this point, you can see this is just a barcode. See, it's not moving nowhere. You pull back, move up, it's gonna pull back again, move up, pull back, move up. So there's no trade. You can see also the oh my god, the 10 minute also does the same thing. The 10 minute is doing the same thing. The 15 minutes is doing the same thing. No, this is silver. Sorry, I get it confused sometimes. Let me see. Just want to see it real quick. See Nasdaq, what Nasdaq is doing at this time frame. Just want to see my loss for the day. Yeah, I lost about $711. You know, 71100. So I'm good. I'm just good. You just can't get, you know, almost $5,000. Yeah. You can't make it up. Trust me. I'm doing good. The rules is the rules. You don't have trade, you don't have trade. So keep going. We're gonna play around with the setup, I'm gonna take care of let me put it down real quick. I don't really want to forget. The ES. The ES is good with stop loss, you know, risk management. The ES is good, but right now I just need something that can, you know, that can move real quick. So let's see. I'm gonna write something down. I'm gonna check ES, setup ES. I need to do some calculation for the setup group. I forgot. Let me see, I forgot it. Yeah, I'm gonna check ES tomorrow to see how it's doing. You can see, you just can't make it up. Like I said, you know, there's no trading at this point. This is just a barcode. It's a barcode. So your trading range, breakout, this is what you do. If you're the kind of person that trade a breakout, you put your lines here. And let me make a copy real quick, okay? This is how you do it. Yep. So you can either adjust this to this whenever you try to take some trade. Now you're just looking for a breakout above here to go buy, breakout below for sell. But this is not a good trade. Like they say, this is a crazy ass trade. I'm sorry with my language. So there's no trade. There's no trade. Let me see gold real quick. Come on, let's see gold. I'm also interested in gold. That's all you've been looking for. The breakout. So at this point, in gold, we're in a rush hour. I call it a rush hour because, you know, the setup is not that great. It's not that good. I can try to see if I can, you know, but the wick on top is really something else. On gold, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, let's see if I can get something else in there. No, I'm gonna wait. No, this is not good. You know, I know I can get something else. I can get something from it, but I don't think it's a good idea. It's not a good idea. To go this acting funny. So I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame on gold. So we're still on rejection stage, whereby you have your candlestick, your wick above this current candlestick on 15-minute time frame. So I think we're still probably gonna push below the 14 EMA. So that's what we're gonna be looking at. But for now, I'm not gonna risk nothing. Nope. So let me put on gold here so you guys can see it. This is what I was saying. You just can't make it up. You can't. At this point, it's just crazy. All you need is just fold your hands and look. See? Now it's trying to pull below the 14 EMA, the 9, and also the 21 EMA. What we're looking at here, yeah, the gold is on a bullish direction right now, but we just want to see on the high time level and see what it's doing in the high time level, like 15-minute, 10-minute time frame for now, before we can see if there's need for entry. But you can see it's still doing its own thing, so I'm not gonna do nothing. I have a lot of zone. I don't know, don't get it confused. You know, I know it's kind of confusing at this moment. So I really understand my chat. So I don't want you to be confused, but you just gotta be patient. It takes a lot to take care of that stuff. Although this level of zone, you can call it zone, I call it a magic zone. You can see this is 10 point stop loss. nothing bad in that. So I'm not gonna risk nothing. I'm not gonna try and put a trade, then start hoping, praying. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. So as you can see, this is just a barcode. You can easily put a trend line here, or a level. Yeah, put the level below, or put the level here, put the level here. This is a range. So there's no continuation in gold right now. So that's why I said, look, it might just pull below the 14,921 EMA. But all we need to know, we need a confirmation that it's going down. You can see week on top, week on top, week on top. So that's confusing. So that's where you fold your hands and see if there's an opportunity to go in or not. But if there's not, you don't need to force your trade. Follow your setup. Just follow your setup. At this point, if I want to go in right now and say, okay, you see what it's doing right now? Refuse to go down, refuse to go up. So we're just in this range right now. There's no trade. If you want to go into this trade at this moment, you can just go in, put your stop loss below this candlestick at this moment, and see what it does. But I don't think it's gonna do nothing at this moment. It's just gonna be playing around. So let me see. Okay, it's gone. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. It's gone. So that's why, when you look at this range, you just gotta be careful. You look at your time frame, what the high time frame is doing, what is the high time frame is doing, then you know what to do. So if I want to go bullish, I would have went bullish when it pulled back below 404. Then pull my trade, buy trade, and will probably take 10 points. Yeah, 10 points would be good. Let me see if this is up to 10 points anyway. Yeah. No, really. It's not up to 10 points. No need. Say week. I'm not going to place any traders for this moment. I just keep moving around, see what is good. I don't think I'm gonna be, if there's anything that is not good, okay, you're gonna leave it alone. Let's go to NQ. See what NQ is doing. Okay, yeah, NQ is still doing the same thing. Garbage. This is a garbage trade. You just can't make it up. Follow your setup, you'll be fine. I don't follow my setup. I'm gonna try my best as much as possible to follow my setup. That's the only grace I have, to be in this business. Without that, I'm just wasting my time. Yep. This is garbage. You just can't make it up. You can't. Yeah. You can't. see what silver is doing actually. I'm not too crazy about silver right now because I don't really think it makes sense to me. It does not. It does not make sense. Let me pull back a little bit. Okay. What do we have in 30 minutes time frame? We have some good kind of good news, you know, but we still gotta wait for the 1 hour time frame to close for us to see if we're still in a bullish trend at this moment. So just gonna wait. Thank you. Yep, we're gonna wait to see. We're gonna fold our eyes and see what setup we're gonna see, what point we're gonna take. So that's how we're gonna see. I'm not gonna be in a rush because in 1 hour time frame we're looking at something really clueless. At this moment, I'll just be waiting quietly and see if we can have some retracement back. You know, we can have some good retracement back. That's a good trade for me. But if not, well, it is what it is. You know, sometimes trade doesn't work. It doesn't work. You just gotta be patient. Keep our hands. What is going to play out. I'm not going to stay long in this trade. There you go. There you go. There you go. $200. Come on. Come on. Pull. Come on. Come on. $200. That's not good. Come on, pull back. Pull. 200. What kind of trade is this? I need $200. 200. Come on, give me. There you go. Come on, pull. Oh, man. I just need $200. That's all. It's just playing around. Jeez. There you go. I got it. Yeah. You just can't make it up. Trust me. This zone is crazy. This zone is in a hot seat. Yeah. There's a lot of calculation going on. Yep. It's pulling back right now. It's just pulling back. Yep, I got my $200. I'm good. I'm set. You know, I'm not gonna trade at this moment. Let me see. Make sure there's no position open, because that's the most important thing right now. You just gotta be, you know, because the market is crazy. Woo! Oh, trading is crazy, man. Trading is crazy. You can't make it up. You just can't make it up. Ah, man. You're going to trade your setup, trade your setup. That's the most important thing right now. Your setup is the goal, the key. You know, the reason I took that trade was because we tested this level. I said, okay, since we tested this level, if it's going to pull out, take me out, my stop loss will be above this level. So we pulled back below, which I think if we want to do it anyway, because right now we're just trending range. This is a range trade. You know, your entry is supposed to be above. Your sell entry is supposed to be above. Your buy is supposed to be below. So probably, you know, with this kind of level, people will be looking at entry, you know, to go long because they think, oh, it's going to the sky because of the, you know, the 14, the 15, the 50 EMA, the VWAP is below. It doesn't work that way, man. This VWAP is just, you know, instrument for you to use. But in my own side, in my own condition, I've already set up, you know, make a lot of calculation. See, it's coming down right now. That's the range that we're talking about. That's how it is, you know. If it pulls down, it's gonna take those who, you know, who are on a bullish or who are on a bullish trend. That's what it's gonna do. Take them out and pull up. So right now, if it's not gonna pull up, it's probably gonna retrace down to 404, right? It's gonna pull up down to 404. You know, somewhere around here, around this level. Yeah, 404 around this level. So that's why I really don't want to push it out, and I don't want to, you know, be at that same spot. In the 30-minute time frame, you can see it. It's just range. There's nothing to trade here. But for me, I can still trade. You know, I can still trade using my setting, my stop loss. My stop loss is good, my setting is good. My contract size, that's what I have to be careful, because although I have big accounts, so I don't really kind of care about that much. You know, I have a buffer, 5K buffer zone at this moment. So I don't really, you know, I can, you know, lost a risk like 1K or $1,000, you know, for a trade. That would be fine with me, you know. But right now, I don't want to risk nothing. $1,000 is too much. I'm using my setup. You know, I don't want to use $1,000 as risk. I don't want to use much. I don't want to risk much. That's a fact. I gotta be careful. You can see rejection. So it's just playing around. There's no trade. There's nothing you can do. You go to a 30 minutes time frame, you can see what the 30 minutes is doing. You can see what the 30 minutes is doing. The 30 minutes is not moving nowhere. The wick below, the wick above is crazy. The wick is too much. You know, the wick below is telling you there's a lot of buyers. The wick above, it tells you that there's a lot of sellers in the 30 minutes. So right now we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame is still trying to struggle. It's still struggling to break out of the 14 EMA. So if you break out of the 14 EMA, we have the 50 EMA. We have the 9 EMA. We have the 21 EMA. We already broke out of the 9 EMA for now, but the 21 EMA is still above in the 1 hour time frame. So there's a long way to go. That's why it's risky. So if I hold this trade, for example, I don't want to hold it. It doesn't really matter to me at this point. You can see what it does. It pulled back. This is what the magic zone, the magic line is all about. That is how it is. That's how it's all about. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do with it. You just have to be patient. Be patient, you know. Make sure you're on the right side. If you're on the right side, you're good. You don't want to be on the wrong side. Then you catch up with some risk that you don't want to risk at this moment. That's not something I want to do. It's good. The day is going good. The day is going good. I'll be back. Have to take some break a little bit. I'll soon be closing at this probably at 9. Still going down. You can't make this shit up. Trust me, you just can't make it up. You just can't make it up. You can't make it up. You just cannot make it up. Yep. My level is being respected. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Like I said, this is a range. This is a range. If you know how to trade a range, you're good. So you can see it, you can place it. Yeah, I'm back. And I'll take a little bathroom break. It's part of the game. We're back. Yeah.
changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose.
That's how it is.
I feel like the patient lasts. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't.
You can see the 30 minutes time frame. You can see the week, below, above. It's crazy. So what can you do? You know, so I just don't look at this. I just look at my magic zone, my levels. I'm good. I'm just good. I'm just good. There's nothing I can do.
Rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing.
I don't think there's any trade right here. So I think I gotta call it a quit. Go do something else. Like go sleep, catch and sleep. Right now there's nothing good here. There's nothing good. It's crazy. There's nothing. There's nothing else to trade.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the patient lasts. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
I don't know what that is. Take that shit out.
changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend of me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing.
So we're still looking for rejection on silver right now. Like I said, I'm still looking if in the 5 minute time frame, I'm looking for a strong bearish candlestick to break the low, the 14.21.9 EMA. So if they can give me that, yeah, I might as well go bearish. Try to look for a good setup at that moment. But for now, it's just weak. So we're not just playing around. The NQ right now is just keep playing the same game over and over again. So at this point, this is risky. So this is too risky. This is a range trade. So if you want to go sell, this is where you go. Place your trade with your stop loss above. That's it. I don't feel like going in at this point. Sometimes when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you might get a different result. You might get a different result. So that's not something I want right now. I really don't want to give my profit. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm not doing that. Ball 93.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan. Rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety is no friend to me.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You know, I just get like $70. You know, it's nothing there. I'm not trying to go deep because my risk is like 12 points or 13 points. So yeah, I just like hyper trader, breaking my own rules again. Trust me, it's going down. So let's go on the sell. See how it goes there. I'm not gonna risk because I really don't want this. Want to risk too much, expecting a different result because from what I see from the NQ, there's nothing to trade. There's absolutely nothing to trade. So right now in the silver, we're kind of doing good right now. Yeah, see, told you, it breaks. It just breaks. It just breaks. It breaks below the 1421 EMAs. The EMAs. This is silver. See, this is what we got. Yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
Gotta make sure.
Rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am, I'm making a new plan. Rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again.
I don't mind.
You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas, I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan. Rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again.
I need like $3,000 on silver. There you go. Let's do anything again. Come on. Let's go. Pull up. Come on. Give me.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the patient lasts. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
This is not good. This is not good.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Keep going down.
You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the patient lasts. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop stop
This
what's
is E-Vibe,
moving.
so
I'm changing my life and
this
I won't look back ever again.
trade was poor. See if we can pull back. At this time, see if we can pull back.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man.
Oh yeah.
My mind's a weapon,
Yeah,
my body
gun.
is the engine.
That's
I'm
what
never
it is.
second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession.
Shit.
That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along.
That's how it is.
And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the gas. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose.
It's nothing good
And I
about
feel
it.
like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop
Well,
what's moving.
So this is how it
Can't
is.
stop what's moving.
When you break your rules, you pay for it.
My life
I did
and
break my
I
rules.
won't look back ever again.
I am paying for it. That's what happened. So I'm gonna call this off today. It's tomorrow. I still got some account to trade. Life account. No, E-Vibe, I mean.
I'm changing
So,
who
the
I
E-Vibe, I'm gonna
am.
trade it
I'm
tomorrow.
making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan.
That's how it is.
Rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever
It's not a good
again.
idea.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way.
This spread is
Push
too
through
much.
those walls and the others will fall.